Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for watching another episode at Investing with All I See is W. Today, I wanted to make this video to share with you my insights on three tickers on why I feel very bullish on these three companies. But first, before I begin, I'd like to inform you that the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only. And anytime when you make an investment decision, please do your investment research on the company. Let's get started. Now, the first ticker I wanted to share with you has to do with iBio Incorporation by the ticker IBIO. Now, this company is working on a plant-based vaccine for the COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, the company actually has two vaccines that's in play at this time, and it's called iBio 200, which is a virus-like particle VLP program, and there's also the iBio 201, which is the lichen protein-based vaccine. So how the vaccine is made is what this company does is it grows plants, and what it does is once it harvests, it takes the collagen and it uses the collagen to make the vaccine. Now, the unique thing about this company is that it's able to scale up its manufacturing at a very low cost operation, and that's going to play at an advantage for companies like iBio from my perspective, because if or when this company gets entry into the phase 1, once the FDA accepts the company's investigational new drug submission, then I feel that there will be significant contributions to the increase in the share price, and that is going to be iBio, where I feel like it can actually hover back up to its prior resistance value. So as you can see here, back in July, which has been a few months now, the share price was hovering at around the $7 share price range, and then it timbered down all the way back to like the $1.70, as you can see, and it's been slowly climbing up back to the $2 range as in a support level. And now I feel like a lot of investors at this time have become so impatient at the fact that there hasn't been much movement with this company, but I feel like the fact that the company had just paired up with Planet Technology, where its main focus is to build on the COVID-19 program, this is going to be a solid initiative for the company. And now, with all of the tools and capabilities it has provided, for example, being able to use IBM technology for support with its own fast farm technology, that's going to scale the bridge between science, plant-based technology with the use of artificial intelligence potentially. So that's great news for iBio, just looking years to come. So that's why from a long-term perspective, this company can definitely go up to the double-digit share price range, and my price target is up in the $30, $50 share price range. That's when I plan on making some transactional moves. All right, so that's iBio, and I wanted to share a source article from Investor Place here, where it's talking about the unique vaccine solutions make iBio stock a buy now. So that's a key thing about iBio compared to all other companies, right? When you think about it, iBio is leveraging plant-based technology using its fast farm proprietary process to do so, and this may be the breakthrough science where plant-based technology can advance healthcare and science, and that's why I feel this is a great opportunity for iBio to showcase what it can potentially do. And just looking at the company, I mean, what it's talking about is just the fast farm technology. It's agreement with Planet Technology to develop ACE2 FC, which is a therapeutic candidate for COVID-19. Planet Technology, similar to iBio, focuses on plant-based therapeutic solutions. So to me, I feel like this is definitely not only working on focusing on immunity vaccines, but also developing therapeutic solutions to mitigate the conditions of the COVID-19 through the ACE2FC exclusive license agreement between the two companies. All right, and that alone, according to studies, it's showing the effectiveness of blocking the virus from infecting cells, because ACE2 variables is what is in your lungs, and when the virus binds into your lungs, that's what it locks into, the ACE2 variable. So what is showing according to the studies is how the drug is able to block the virus from connecting with the ACE2. So that's just great news, knowing that it's able to demonstrate effectiveness using plant-based therapeutic solutions. Okay, and what this article is also talking about is how the iBio 2.1 did a great job compared to the 200 in showing significant higher anti-spike neutralizing antibody titers in mice, and that came from the studies at University Texas A&M in the development of the COVID-19 vaccine candidate. And basically the bottom line is that unlike all other companies, iBio is one of the only companies that is leveraging plant-based technology, and that is why this source is, applying an A rating for a strong buy recommendation. So there's a lot of support with iBio. It's just that it's been quiet at this time with low volume, but I feel like there will be some increased uptick. We know that Tom Isett, the CEO, had previously come from large-scale companies like GE Healthcare and Becton Dickinson. So I feel like eventually iBio will begin to pick up and become more mature as an overall biotech company. So let's not exclude iBio, because I firmly believe it can go up to the double-digit share price range. Okay, next up I wanted to share with you is the ticker INO, which is Inovio. They're working on 12 pre-approved DNA vaccines, immunotherapies that's currently in phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3 clinical trials, where they also have a COVID-19 vaccine that's trying to get into phase 2, phase 3 at this time. However, there has been a recent partial clinical hold that was put in place, and until the manufacturer responds back on the clarification on the Selectra device as well as on the INO 4800 questions, then the company will be able to proceed forward once the FDA responds back within at most 30 days as a time limit. And now looking at the share price here, currently it's hovering at $11.60, and just recently today we heard that VGX just got announced, one of the top vaccines out there from the Global Institute of Vaccines. So that's great news, and I'm curious to see whether that will have any contributions to the share price gains for tomorrow, hopefully. But to me, I feel like, let's say if you are an investor of INO and you are a believer, then dollar cost averaging down right now is a solution to gain in the long term. However, let's say if you're a new investor, you can continue incrementally purchasing if you're a believer of INO. But for me, I firmly believe that this company will definitely pass through that partial clinical hold, which is a small minor little fix that has to be done, and the company will move forward. And to me, it's not about who wins the race first, because there will be multiple companies that will pass through the vaccine race, and there will be an increased demand because each company will have its own unique product characteristics where it has a greater impact in terms of intended use for a specific patient population. Let's say, for example, INO 4800 works much better for 65-year-olds plus compared to other traditional vaccines out there. So by default, patients would want to go with the higher end quality based vaccine, for example, such as the INO 4800. So it might play to INO's advantage for it to not come out very first, but come out as third or fourth place or beyond that. There might be some positive implications from that as well. So we shouldn't just think, just because you're the first one, you're the best. Okay, that might be actually the downside, because you might be the guinea pig because FDA just approves you first, while FDA can gain practice on approving additional manufacturers. Okay, so that's just my current thinking with INO, and I firmly believe that the share price can definitely go back up to where it was previously hovering at the mid $35, and I'm not making any transactional sales until the share price hits $80 to $100 share price, and that's my target. Now next up, I wanted to share with you is a source that I had written on Yahoo articles today, and if you're interested you can just take a look, but you can just pause the video and just read it, but I'll just go ahead and scroll down here and just let you take a quick glimpse, and there you go. Next up I wanted to share with you is Organovo. And why am I so big on this company, right? Well, let me show you. So back in August 13, that's when the stock split occurred, and when the stock split occurred, it went from $14 all the way down to $7. I was shocked. I was like, wait, what's going on here? But over time it's been consistently hovering up, and let me show you like a 1 month range here. So it's been hovering from like low $6 all the way up close to like $8. And let's look at a 5-day trend chart, and as you can see today, it just went up. Like there was an anomaly where it had gone up by like $8.40 and it went back down, but overall the gains were pretty good today with 8% gain. And when you look at the 5-day trend chart here, it was hovering at the low 6 and it's back up to $8. But I feel like it can definitely get back up to its original share price of like $14 before the actual plummet when the news release occurred with the stock split 20-to-1 share price. All right, and I firmly believe that the fact that this company is being supported by ARK Investments, knowing that this company is making artificial livers for the breakthrough of changing the way how we do clinical research, testing drug products. Instead, in human livers, you can apply it to artificial livers to evaluate the toxicity. That's just amazing news, and this can change the way things are done from a regulatory and clinical perspective, and as a result, a company like Organovo can gain. So as a result, the share price can definitely go up, and that's why I'm bullish with this company as well. I've been an investor of Organovo since 2013, and I'm still part of this company because I know that there's going to be a reverse trend. All right, so those are the 3 tickers I wanted to share with you, and that's iBio, Inovio Pharmaceuticals, and Organovo. So I hope that this video was valuable in that I feel like these 3 tickers are bullish and that it can add significant value to your investment portfolio. But please do your own research, and thank you so much for watching this content, and if you found it valuable, please hit the like down below and subscribe for more related content. Well, overall, let's win together, guys. Thank you.